Why don't I leave you?
Why don't you leave me?
Yeah, that's what they want to know.
That's an answer you'd have to put out.
Because I love him.
Well, how are they giving me HD pictures of like supersized cups? Yeah, right there is the supersized cup, right there.
But that's not as big. That is not as big as the 44.
Compare it to his damn hand.
Listen, it's not as big.
Let me throw the chat. Show the chat this. Here's the supersized cup, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is like there's the sundae. There's the entire bag. There's like a medium cup. That supersized cup wouldn't even fit in my truck cup holder.
And I bet you had a lot of practice trying with it, didn't you?
Dog, I remember being upset. I never got it because it never would.
I only married you for the clout, by the way. You know, I'm using that clout so much.
Apparently, McDonald's supersize was 42 ounces, so the Route 44 might be bigger.
Might be bigger. Conway math. It's 44.
I don't know.
It's 42.
I don't know if the Route 44 is 44
It is
ounces.
44.
How big is Route 44 Street at Sonic? .44 ounce, yeah.
So Conway math tells you it is bigger. And
it's called a Route 44. It doesn't mean it's 44 ounces. So it is 2 ounces bigger than the supersize. So yes.
Oh my gosh.
But to be fair.
Oh God, here's where he's going to say he's right somehow. Somehow, y'all. He is going to turn this where he's going to try to make us think he's right. Tell us, how are we right? How are you right?
I'm not doing it's not to be right. Like this is a 32 ounce cup. But if you took the ice out of it, if you could count the ice in it, you only get like 20 ounces of drink.
That's only a 42 ounce cup. So the 42 ounce cup, you take the ice out, and what do you get in drink?
It's like 32 ounces.
It would be the same as if you did the 44 and you got 34. The 32 is still going to be less than the 34.
I'm just saying, like, you only get like 20 ounces of drink. It's like it's the same thing as like getting like a 20 ounce soda.
Y'all, here's what he does. He argues a point that's not a point to the point where you just give up and don't care.
Hold up. Like, how's that not a point? My point is there's only 20 ounces of drink in this, usually.
What does it matter? We weren't discussing how much drink is in the cup. We were discussing how much drink the cup can hold. I'd much rather the cup be full of chili anyway.
Me too. Let's see, Toxic said, I never said anything racist in your chat. You banned me once for talking about barbecue when you talked about Elon Musk, and once for asking about Sam Walton, the founder of Walmart. Play Warzone with me, Pimpin', tell him, Kelly. I'm almost out. Run the Zachlys for me. Use your card. Don't use my gas.
Your hands broke, you can't go yourself?
Nah, I just drink water. If I don't use drink water, it tastes a lot better than sugary drinks and better for your health and less expensive. I do drink a lot of water. We drink tons of water. I just like to drink. I know this is a bad thing, and like this is not me like saying like, oh, this is the right thing, but like I enjoy like a high C or something when I'm eating something fried.
you want to shut the door?
Why?
Why they want you to shut the door?
They want to shut that door
Why?
because they think a monster's in it.
Really?
Yes.
The monster is in front of the PC. Duh.
No, she's actually in the other room.
No, he is wearing a Brave shirt.
Why am I a monster?
Why is he a monster, chat? Cool on Kingpin's behind it.
Before somebody makes the Conway Math Twitch handle, it's already been made most likely.
Probably. We got Conway Math, we got Conway Grammar, we got Conway English.
Well, Conway always beat Georgetown in football.
So a bunch of hillbillies could run around with a ball in their hand. Woo!
That's your Georgetown education coming through because Conway's sea level. Ain't no hillbillies here.
Conway CE Billies then. Yeah, Conway CE Billies. I think you got another donation, kid.
No, that's a follow.
No, look down. That's more than you had a minute ago.
Let me see. Let me see.
I really...
No, it's just toxic text.
Oh, it's just him? Okay. If I get 200,000 channel points, can we remove that picture?
No!
Why not?
Why do you want to remove cross-legged?
How many channel points for the picture to be removed? Let's talk about that.
10 quintillion.
I bought you a perfectly lovely replacement to put there.
Why do you hate my Carl Sagan photo?
It just looks weird. And I mean, that was for like 15 years ago. You probably need to get something different than that.
You're just hating because I have self-portraits in my office that my loving fans have made for me.
Oh, all your loving fans. Where are they?
Yeah, look here.
Up, look here. Listen.
I have delicate, debonair taste, and I need painting and hand-drawn art in my office.
You have that really nice painting of Grandma you could put up here.
It's too big for that wall.
I mean, I'd rather you have some Backstreet Boy posters in the background. I think that's going to happen. One day I'm going to come in and cover all those pictures and see how long it takes you to notice.
Instantly, because they'll bitch about it for 2 solid hours.
About why the pictures are differently?
Yeah.
So y'all, if like I do it, y'all can't tell him, so we can see how long it takes him to realize.
Yeah, but here's what you're ignoring, right? You're ignoring the fact that there's going to be people in here that's not in here right now that are going to be like, "No, look, there's something different behind you. Did you know you've been sabotaged?" That's my chat voice.
Your chat voice is very wimpy.
That's because like the vast majority of my chat that talks are trolls, and I figure they're all sidewalk sissies.
I feel like Bailey's somewhere getting in trouble.
She is most definitely. She is way too quiet, and she's not in here with us. She is
Let's go see
most
what Bailey's
definitely getting in trouble. Reed Donos. Little Green Dot, thanks for subscribing, buddy.
Hey.
Was she on the table? Hey, Pimpin', what's your thoughts on white nationalism? Not doing that one. Hey, if that's Conway Math, I'm terrified of Conway Calculus. God, dog. We never made it to calculus in Conway. What are you doing about? Lean separate calories are units of energy you get from food and beverages. When you consume fewer calories you burn, you achieve a calorie deficit. Did you get that out the health book in Conway? Because it sounds like I've heard that one before. Am I ready for some Braves baseball? Not really, no. I don't even know where to watch the Braves at this season because like Hulu hasn't re-signed their sports contract yet, and I don't know where I can get the Braves in HD yet. So I don't know where I can spend my money at. I hope you guys can hear those chips crunching in the other room. I pay more than $140 a year to watch baseball. I mean, like, to be honest, like Hulu was like $60. So like that's like $50 a month, and then baseball's like what 4 or 5 months. So I paid on average like what was that $200-$300 to watch baseball last year. I did, Thomas. I have seen all those. I'm very excited for Diablo 2 Resurrection. What I'm not excited for is people are already complaining about Diablo 2. So like just a new coat of paint on it is just gonna make my streams die. Because people are like, it's just boring. Like the Crown Prince cries constantly about me playing Diablo 2. Like, you should see it. It's like my wife is like, this kid hates Diablo 2. I played a 20-year-old game that nobody wants to see except a studio that's putting millions of dollars into remastering that game because it has a huge fan base behind it. Makes sense. Makes sense. Tears of Kelly. How much does Kelly weigh? Also, can you discuss the incident yesterday? Kelly weighs 219 pounds. And the incident yesterday, we've talked about it multiple times. Go back and watch the VOD. I get 250 views on Diablo 2. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And when the remaster comes out, I have 300 people in this motherfucker. Because I'm be playing a lot of that fucking remaster, dog. Because I'm be going for that platinum. Going for that platinum. No, that's not fucking Norm MacDonald. That's Carl Sagan. It's Carl Edward Sagan. You don't know who he is because you're not cultured. Shit, son. That's because I come at you with the heater like it's the bottom of the ninth. Pow! Play the game Joe Man suggested. Noelta, I don't even know what the fuck that is. What graphics processing unit is in my PC? 1070 super clocked. No, I don't got the EcoBoost Mustang anymore. I actually really liked it though. I mean, like, other than the seat, I hated the fucking seat in that car. Like the 2014 Mustang, I love that seat. That was comfortable as fuck. The S550, like, it was soft, but like, I don't know, it just hurt my back. How was the EcoBoost? I can never get used to it. It's weird. I felt like the EcoBoost with the V6 was a lot more smooth through the gears. It had a lot more like smooth torque band. Like my wife's EcoBoost with the 10 speed, Like, it will throw you in the seat when you get into it. Like, it will whip you back. It's like, whoa, it's got a lot of low end torque. Like it's the same engine, but it puts a lot more low end torque out in the Explorer than it did the Mustang. Nobody ever insulted me for driving an EcoBoost Mustang. Like, most people actually like the EcoBoost Mustang. No, that 672 is the Scat Pack. You know what? There's always going to be a faster car than what you have. Always will be. So why does it matter? Like, if you get the EcoBoost Mustang, you can get the 5-liter. If you get the 5-liter Mustang, you can get the 5.2. If you get the 5.2, you can get the 5.2 supercharged, right? And you know what? Bugatti has that beat. There's always somebody faster than you. Even if you go to the fastest production car out there, like there's cars that have rockets attached to them. There's nitro funny cars. There's always something that goes faster. And it gets to the point where it's like, just fucking enjoy what you have, man. Don't try to keep up with the Joneses. That's how you go fucking bankrupt. If you like it, you like the way it looks, you have fun driving it, it's comfortable. You know, just fucking enjoy it. Like, who gives a fuck what other people think about your car? It's your car. Like, if you have a Honda Element, fuck, rock that shit, dog. Make that shit into like a camp. Like, put like a fucking bed in the back of it. Take the seats out of it. Make it the shaggin' fucking wagon. Make it yours. The only car that anybody that should look down on is the Nissan Cube. Like, if you drive a Nissan Cube, life hates you. And I hate you too. Dude, the Honda Ridgeline's kind of fire. Like, the older one was kind of odd looking, but it still drove good and had a nice engine in it. Like, the new one's perfectly fine, like in the small truck segment. I mean, it also has a fucking trunk. I don't know why, but that's cool as hell to me. The fact that they have a fucking trunk in a truck. I wish my truck had a trunk. It'd be so nice that I could just open up the trunk of my bed and put groceries in.
You don't have to go grocery shopping. Hold up.
Mm-hmm. I don't sneak this fucking Nissan. I outright tell you I hate Nissan. Before you open your mouth, how many ice cold waters is in that refrigerator?
24?
24 ice cold waters. Did they magically get there by like the leprechaun that brings ice cold waters?
I was going to go, was I not?
Mm-hmm.
I went and got everything
But
else.
that defeats your purpose.
You're saying you wish that you had a trunk so you could put groceries in. I'm just telling you, baby, we're buying a car tomorrow. It has a trunk. And you can get all the groceries you want to put in that trunk, okay?
Let's
see if you go grocery shopping then.
We were talking about the Honda Ridgeline and why it's a cool car.
I'm aware of exactly what one you're talking about.
And the Honda Ridgeline has a trunk in the bed.
I know this.
And I'm like, I wish my truck had a trunk in the bed.
Because you would put groceries that you don't buy in there.
Mm-hmm.
But you don't buy them, so you ain't missing nothing.
It's not the fact that I don't. It's not even the fact that I don't use it. Because
you
also
don't have the opportunity to have one. I get you.
It also can double as a cooler.
I know.
Can we all ban JK Productions, please? Thank you.
Which of your mods is your favorite right now?
Moonbloom.
After Moonbloom.
Moonbloom.
After him.
It's Moonbloom again.
Because we kind of feel that Joe Man's your favorite right now.
Rocco's my favorite. He just doesn't use his power.
Crown doesn't feel you like him.
Yeah, I don't think there's a tier hierarchy right now. And Crown's like mad as shit at you right now for like giving this information out.
Is he? What's he saying?
Cold Deck ain't even a mod. He's just my second longest subscriber.
I'm a mod. I should be the highest ranked mod.
You don't even know how to sub to me with your Twitch Prime.
What's your point?
Rocco is easily the better mod. Like Rocco would like pass out on the desk and ban people by accident. I shaved my own head. You're the only mod I've met, Joe Man. You should have told me your move. I could have brought the trailer stuff up and moved you.
Crown, boo, are you mad at me?
They want to know how you stinky was.
I didn't stinky. I ate chips. Y'all.
I know she would eat chips.
I was told that y'all could hear me eating my chips.
I said I hope they could hear you eating your chips.
Oh, so you were trying.
Homie Bronze, thank you for the 27 months, homie.
So you want me to go out there and cry again? Is that what you want me to do?
I want you to chop down harder on them chippy chips.
You just jealous because you ain't got no chippy chips.
I got all my Zaxby still.
Mm-hmm. I'm about to go to bed. Is that sad? It's 8 o'clock.
Oh, look. You need to wash this.
You can. It's your turn.
Like, she got all into everything today.
Yeah, so while you were watching her.
She was still on your clock. I hadn't woke up yet.
Mm-hmm. I wasn't even here. Crown still loves me, see?
Mm-hmm. I'll be in the chat thinks Kelly should wash Bailey.
How many thinks Jordy should actually do something?
Mm-hmm.
I'm usually the one that gives Bailey the bath. Jordy just sits here and complains about her.
And yet she loves me the most.
Because she finds her food.
She's a daddy girl. Are the Braves going all this way this season? No. No. Braves are going to finish third place this season.
They want you to watch Bailey on stream.
No.
No? We gotta go get her hair trimmed. Get it out her eyes.
Because Bailey looks like a rat when she's wet.
Mm-hmm.
You look like a rat.
I just had to come correct you. I'll go again.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I mean, like a lot of people like to look at the new Mortal Kombat's as better. Cheeser donated 5. Oh, come on, bruh. 1K, please explain the reason he's mad. 4 and 1,000 for 1K. Please explain the reason he's mad. Can you explain the tweets between you and El Presador? I don't know what kind of beef I have between me and El Presador. I mean, if he wants to settle whatever beef it is, we can have a reading contest. Cheeser, in his book of questions, Gregory Stocks asks, if you could spend 1 year in perfect happiness, but afterward you remember nothing of the experience, Would you spend a year that way? How would you answer Stock's question addressed either with psychology? What is the point of spending 1 year in perfect happiness if you can't remember it? It's like you have like 1 year where like everything is blissful. Like memories are really the only thing you have. So like you, even if you're a multimillionaire for 1 year, and you know you live in a big lavish house and you drive 18 different Ford Raptors or some shit like that, whatever brings you happiness, and you don't remember any of it, you didn't really do any of it, right? Because you don't have any remnants of it. And so I'd actually say no. Actually, El Presto would beat me in an eating contest. I can't eat very much. I have 22 vintage iguana. What's the best job I have besides Twitch? YouTube. After that was delivering pizza. Delivering pizza was fucking fire. How can I fit through the door? Because they make them that big. What was fire about delivering pizzas? Like, it wasn't really a job. Like, literally, you went in, you took some orders, you made some pizzas, you folded some fucking boxes, and then you, like, drove around in your car for, like, 8 hours. Like, I literally drove around listening to fucking, like, stories. Like, I would buy, like, audiobooks and put it on CD, and I would put them in, and I'd listen to somebody read me a fucking book while I drove around delivering pizza. You get out, you hand them the pizza, you take the money, you go back, you grab more pizza, and do it again. Like like I either did that or I like talked on the phone. Like we didn't have hands free back in the day, but I did have a Nokia 3220, and I had like this kind of stuff. Like I had like a headset like this, and I'd plug in my phone, and I'd put them in my ears, and I'd be talking to one of my buddies from work, and we'd be talking about our deliveries. I mean, delivering pizza was fun as hell. A cashier at a pizza place is a little bit more stressful, but like driving's fun. Long as you know how to drive, you're good. What was my first car? A 1991 Honda Accord. Had the 2.2 in it with the 5-speed. Deception was my favorite too. Crossbones. The only thing that ruined Deception was all the free throws in it. Like, you'd always have that one dude that wanted to use Dairu with like the tombstone drop, or you'd get the guy that wanted to be Bo Raicho and use a little stick move and throw you. Or you have like the one frame guys. Like, they would pick Scorpion, hit you with his one frame attack and his sword, and then like spear you and go into a combo over and over again. Oh, it might not have been one frame, but it was very, very quick. There was a bunch of really quick, 2 or 3 frames maybe, but the frame attacks were almost instantaneous. Like Fisticuffs used to play on the PS2 as well, and he would use Darius. I'm sorry, and Darius would would have these like fist gauntlets, and he had like a really 3 thing. One punch telling your money safe as a newborn baby, dog. I cannot one hit Bloodborne. Regardless, what you're saying is like really small frame attacks that would be launchers, and they would launch them into like a 30 or 40% combo. I know we're actually about to shut the stream down here in a second. So I gotta finish eating and go to bed because I gotta get up and go buy the car tomorrow, and then I gotta go pay the property taxes on it, and then I have to go back and get the car because I had when Kelly gets off work, and hopefully I can get a stream in between that time. What does a combo come with? It depends on where you eat at. I think it's a 2006 Ford Focus. 2006 Ford Focus. It's got the 2-liter Duratec in it. It's got 63,000 miles. 63,000. I don't know what the 0 to 60 on it is. It gets 30 miles to the gallon. That's all I give a fuck about. And it didn't look like somebody smoked 1 billion cigarettes in it. That was the... Yeah, we named it Fiona. For $2,500, we ain't getting much better than that. A 63,000 mile 2006 Focus. No, we have 3 vehicles. We have my truck, my wife's truck, and we have the car. So we have a truck, an SUV, and a car. Yeah, the Focus is green. It's like a light green. So we named it Fiona, like from Shrek, because it's ugly too, because it's got some dents in it. Like the person that owned it was like a high school girl, and she had like hit a stop sign with it, and she backed into a tree and some other things. But like, well, what we're going to use the car as a commuter car. We didn't give a shit what it looks like. Kelly, bring me the pictures of the car so I can show them.
You sure are saying my name a lot tonight.
Mm-hmm. It's a private sale.
Hold on, I'll send them to you.
Okay.
You sure are saying my name an awful lot tonight, ordering me around, isn't he, y'all?
Mm-hmm.
I think that's his way of showing y'all that he wears the pants. Bless him.
If I could meet either Prince or Hitler, who would I meet? Prince, obviously. I don't give a fuck about Hitler. I don't even speak German. Prince at least speaks English. Can you get unbanned? I got banned for asking about earthworms. Yeah, some man banned PC Medic 1.
See, they say I could order them around. Why can't I order you around?
It's my pimp.
Mm-hmm. Conway's pimpest.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't it be easier just to like put it on your Twitter or something because the colors are all?
Yeah. It would be, but not everybody follows me on Twitter.
Isn't that a way to get them to follow you on Twitter?
All right, now the bad stuff.
You showed the tree, the Wolverine.
You see right here. You can't make it out because of the light. I'm just gonna upload this shit to Twitter. Give me a second. Here comes a million people like, oh no, he bought another car. What they don't understand is this car is actually to keep depreciation down and to save gas, and it's actually going to make us money in the long run. This car is a investment. Yeah, I'm not going to put them on Twitter because I did install them each. Come on. Can't really see it. Whatever.
You can't really tell it's green, but
It's green. It's like a light. It's like a really light green, silver color. But there's like a Wolverine mark on the bumper, and it's got like a black eye, like a football player, from where they hit the stop sign.
What Jordy gives me if I don't listen.
Oh yeah,
The
yeah,
black eye.
yeah.
Yeah.
Don't even joke with that stuff. I can get banned for that.
Okay.
It's a Ford Focus. It's considered a ZX4, which what I looked up means it's 4 doors with a trunk, because they made coupes, which is ZX2, and then they made a hatch, which is 4 doors and a hatch, and that's called a ZX5.
But it only has 3 doors. Why would it be a ZX5? Wouldn't it be a ZX3?
Because it has 5 doors. The hatch would be considered a door.
Oh, so they have 2 doors. They have
Yeah, but-
4 doors plus the hatch.
Yeah, and
Okay.
and ours is
I
4 doors plus the trunk.
misunderstood. I thought it was a coupe with the hatch.
No, the coupe has the trunk too.
Forgive me, oh wise one. See, this is how you admit when you're wrong and move on.
Mm-hmm.
Take notes.
But it's a 2006, not a 96. But yeah, it's a 2006. And how's it going to appreciate? It's not going to appreciate. What is it going to do? Is it going to make like her Explorer and my truck depreciate less, because we're not going to put as many miles on them doing things like her driving to work, or like, if I want to do like a DoorDash type job, right? In my free time.
Or you could just work on your channel in your free time.
No, we ain't doing that.
Yeah, how dare we?
Yeah.
How dare we put forth effort like that?
And here's the thing, like, even if we put 100,000 miles on this car, it will still sell for $2,500. So we get 100,000 miles from now. You don't believe it will?
What? Still lasts?
They're trying to say this car isn't worth $2,500 with 160,000 miles on it.
It's only got 60,000.
Right. I told them that if we put 100,000 miles on it, it would still sell for $2,500.
Yeah. Even if it doesn't, we will have made more than 2,500 by keeping it. My car will depreciate less because we didn't put the miles on it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you're trying to find one that's...
Here's 210,000 miles, $2,200. He wanted $2,500. Here's 171,000 miles, $2,950. What do we got? That's a Ford 500. $3,500. This is 114,000 miles. This is a 2009. 2005, 140,000 miles, $2,000. trying to tell me this car, we could put up, this car's already depreciated as much as it's going to depreciate. We can get what we put into it back out of it at a later date. Right there, 2008 Ford Focus, 150,000 miles, 2,800. It does, you don't think any of these are not damaged? Like, that car's sitting in the fucking bushes. That car has a spare on it. Like, the fact is, people who buy these cars, they have a price range.
There's also people who think that their cars are worth gold, the price of gold, right now. 5 years from now, I don't care if it's not worth a dime. I would have already made the money back.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you're not getting a Toyota Camry for $2,500. Not one that's working anyway. Maybe if the engine fell out of it.
There was that 2001.
That was $3,500.
But yeah.
That was $3,500 at a buy here, pay here.
Mm-hmm.
Dog, I know that one that sell for $2,200 was freshly painted. That one's a pile of shit. Cause I see it. We seen it just at Aldi's the other day. Because it even has a hood that's mismatched on it. Does it not?
Yes, it does.
It has a wrong hood on it. I'm not trying to say we'll get dollar for dollar, but for mileage per dollar, I could very easily see us get $1,800 to $2,000, or even $2,200 100,000 miles from now, because at a certain point, cars stop depreciating. A Crown Victoria is worth way more than $1,500 with 80,000 miles. Oh my motherfucking Lord. I'm gonna ban you after I prove you wrong.
What's your problem?
He wants to say that one car is freshly painted. It's not. The one with the stupid ass like thing. Louis Vuitton on the things, yeah.
I'll let you fight with that, because there's no point in even arguing with it.
Where is it at? Here, you guys fucking Louis Vuittons on it. He's got aftermarket wheels. Bumper gap right there from damage. Hood's mismatched. It's got slightly vape or whatever? Slightly hate. Mismatched hood. Doesn't have no center caps on the rims. It's factory paint job with a black hood on it. And underbought things. And it has 210,000 miles, which is 50,000 miles more than I'm estimating. I said at 160,000 miles, right? 163,000. Oh my Lord, you guys are complete morons. That car is a piece of shit. It's just some little kid's car that's stuck shit on it. It's because they act like I don't know what I'm doing about cars. My car's, yeah. I'm sure my 63,000 mile Ford Focus is a piece of shit compared to his 210,000 mile, hoopty. That has a Louis Vuitton on the fucking B pillar. That car would get me all the bitches. I don't need bitches. I'm married. All right, boys. I'm out of here too. Let's fucking do the donation rundown. Big ups PC Medic. Thank you, Cheezer, for the $15. Thank you, Jerry, as well. Thank you, Tears of Kelly and Thomas. Thank you, Toxic Red Cab. Thank you, A Footsaw, for the $5. Thank you, Northern Neck. Thank you, Rest, for the $5 as well. Thank you, Daddy O, for the 10. Thank you, Metalhead Zombie, for the 5. Thank you, Jerry C, again. We have some gifted subs. Our subs are gifted by Bluey Ripper. I missed that completely. Appreciate that shit, pimp. Toxic donated actually another 5. We had a $20. Start us off with Mr. Ty. Thank you, Ty, for the $20. Hope everybody had a wonderful evening. I'll see you guys a little bit later, if not tomorrow evening. And I'll see you guys on the flip side.